Bruno, you are my husband. I tell my mama all the time, this is your son-in-law. Hey, you guys. This is your girl, Kaylee, and we're back with another video, baby. So today, I'm going to do my very first rate video. What I did was I asked some of my besties and some of you guys, my followers, to throw out some of your favorite male R&B, hip-hop, some of your male favorite music artists, and some that you might think are my favorite. And we're going to rate them on their visual appeal and their musical content. So let's get right into it. First up, Kendrick Lamar. Visual appeal, 8.5. He is a handsome black king. What more can I say? Music content, the guy gets a 10. His flow is crazy. He's conscious. He's all about confidence. He exudes confidence. He speaks on things that we in our black community need to be speaking about. And he doesn't mind a little light flex either. So he's pro-black, and he's just the overall package. So we give him a 10. Trey Songz. Visual appeal, baby's a 10. Baby's a 10. Like, I've been a fan since Just Gotta Make It. Just Gotta Make It. Or I don't wanna leave, but I gotta go right now, and I'll be back before you know it. I've been a fan since those days when he had the braids. It's something about hair, it does it for me. So baby gets a 10. Musical content, he gets a 9. He has catchy music. His hooks are catchy. He has relatable topics. You know, everybody wants a party type of song. Everybody wants a love type of song. So he's had that over the years, but lately haven't seen much from him, so that's why he gets a 9 for right now. He gets a 9, but you know, at one point he was very, very popping. He was popping. Usher, very, very handsome. He gets a 9. He gets a 9. I mean, I've been a fan of Usher as well. You know, My Way, that was my jam. You know, he's just handsome when he was on Moesha. You know, the boy next door type of look. Very, very handsome. He gets a 9. Musical content, baby gets a 10. Like, we cannot sit here and say that Usher is not a hit maker. You know, Confessions, you know, he might have said all of that story was not his, but he sure sang it like it was his. And you know, we have I heard Bad Girl the other day as I was getting out of my car. Want a bad girl, give me a bad girl. You know, that a party song, you get party, you get emotion, you get crunk, you get I'm in love, you know, Daddy's Home. Like, he has some major hits over the years, and no one can deny that. Next, Sam Smith. He gets a 6. And I'm not saying that he's not handsome. He's just not my cup of tea. I love Sam as a cousin. He's gonna be cousin Sam. But you know, he's just not my cup of tea. You know, I do applaud the weight loss and, you know, the glow up, but he gets a 6 from me visually. Now musically, baby is a 10. Like, he gets all of my feels, like the mentals, the things that you go through during a breakup. You know, he bodies it. Like, mind, body, soul, vocally, he does that for me. So I can't take that from him. He has amazing range and everything. Sam, you cousin. Hey, cousin. Post Malone. He gets a 7. For some reason, he has this weird this weird vibe, charm appeal that's kind of low key okay, you know, the tattoos, and then, you know, the voice, you know, he seems laid back and chill, and that's kind of, you know, it's kind of nice. But he gets a 7 from me. He gets a 7. Musically, he gets a 9. He has some very catchy music. I love his flow. It reminds me of a few different artists, like Future and things like that. Very catchy. It puts you in a vibe, you know, laid back party type of vibe. Even sometimes in your feels, but he gets a 9 from me. Quality content is nice. Bruno Mars. Now everybody knows that Bruno is bae. Bruno is bae. He get a 10. He gets a 10. Bruno is bae. That's all I'ma say. Bruno, you are my husband. I tell my mama all the time, this is your son-in-law. Bruno is bae. Musically, he gets a 10. He's a musical genius. Not only can he sing, he has versatility out of this world, and he plays instruments. Woo me. And then he's just he's the total package. He can dance, he can sing, he gives you animation, like he can get into character. Like the guy is 10 across the board. Bruno is bae. Teddy Swims. Sidebar, if you don't know who he is, look him up on YouTube, on here. He is a cover artist. Well, he's an artist, but he does covers on here. He did amazing with the Luther Vandross Never Too Much. Oh my gosh. First off, looks wise, visual appeal, I give him an 8.5. He looks comfortable. He looks like a teddy bear. He has the tattoos, the beard. Like, I just want to hug him. Teddy, I just want to hug you. Musically, baby gets a 10. Like, he has soul, is raw emotion and soul in his voice. Like, if you haven't listened to him, go listen to him. Teddy Swims. And as soon as this Rona calm down, I'm gonna find one of his shows because I want to vibe with you, Teddy. For these next sets, my bestie thought it would be a good idea to create some nostalgia here and take a look back at our past. You know, we were in middle school, high school. We had these posters on our wall, and who was gonna be husband. We did a little mash games and a little, you know, I don't know what they call, but you know, the little things where you do that. But you do that to find out where you're gonna live, what you're gonna live, and what you're gonna drive, and who gonna be your husband, and how many kids you got. You do the mash, and you know, we choose these celebrities. So back in middle school, these next couple of ones were all that us girls talked about, and let's see how they have panned out now. First up, Bow Wow. Then Bow Wow was, I would say, a strong 9. Baby is a 7.5 now. I just don't, he's just not my cup of tea, but he's, you know, he's handsome. He's, you know, still cute. He's still cute. Musically, I'll say 8.5. Because I won't discredit him for what he did in the past. I won't discredit him at all. And baby had hits after hits after hits. And he was Mr. 106 in Park, as he said. Mr. 106 in Park. But as of lately, since he has changed labels, I don't know what he has done as of late. I don't know if he has dropped or became independent. I know he was doing the growing up hip hop thing. But musically, I don't really listen to him like that, so you know, it's just falling off. Romeo. Now Romeo was my dude. Like, he was on my wall. Growing up now, he has grown up to be very, very handsome, very, very sexy. You know, he gets a 9 from me. Very, very grown manish. I like it. Musically, he gets a 6. He gets a 6. Like, it wasn't very strong to begin with, and I don't really see much growth in that era. So I think he might want to stick with learning more about acting and seeing how that fares out. Sammy was a 10. Sammy is a 10. Visually, he's a 10. Sammy was bae. Sammy is bae. Hey, bae. Hey, hey, hey. Like, he has grown up to be such a handsome chocolate king. Like, the beard. You know, he's just grown into himself. Like, I love it. Musically, he gets a 10. Like, he has grown. Like, I watched him from I like what we have grown to be. I like it, girl. Don't you know I like it? I watched him grow from that to this new era. If you haven't heard his new song, Peace, he just want his peace, and he's talking about a lady. Sammy's bae. He gets a 10 visually, and he gets a 10 musically for all of his great EPs over the years, if you've been sleeping on him. Mario, but you say I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say I'm just a friend. Baby was a 10 then. He's a 10 now. I mean, visually, you know, he's grown into his grown man as well. I watched him from the Braves. Like, he's grown tremendously from his work there to you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Yeah, he's grown from that to what he's been doing on Empire. Well, was doing on Empire before it ended. He's just grown tremendously, and I love it. Visually, he's a 10. Musically, he's a 10. Like, he has great range. He's very humble. He's still creating, you know, and just about his business. I like it. And last but not least, my homegirl Jay put me up to this one. And it's a vibe. Maxwell. Mr. Maxwell. Visually, he has been a 10 since his fro. He's a 10 now with this low cut fade. He's a 10. He's a grown man 10. Musically, genius 10. Pretty Wings. That whole album. And the whole series of albums, I love the creativity in the name. I love the vocals. I love the musicality. Like, he's just a soulful being. He's in tune with his emotions, and it portrays vocally and into the song. It makes you feel. Just makes you feel. Whew. Maxwell. He's a 10. I would take him as stepdaddy any day. So visually, 10. Musically, 10. And you guys, that concludes my first rate video. Drop in the comments what you think about these rates. Let me know how you rate some of these guys. They are delicious. They are very, very talented beings. I love this list because they are all on my playlist. I love listening to every single one of these guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know other artists that you might want me to rate, or other people that you might want me to rate. We can keep this going. Let's keep rating and seeing if we vibe on the same wavelength. Yeah. Remember, guys, I love you. And tell me how you bossing.